From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. And starting this one, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get underway, Ellie De La Cruz. Digs in now. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Gilbert, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
That's the ball.
Ellie falls victim to the carry. Here's Mookie Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 20. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That was blasted to the moon. The Reds score first. It's 1-0. One down. Next to hit, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Will Smith to the plate. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They hit another. And they add a run. It's 3-0. At the plate, Munetaka Murakami. And there's a foul ball. strike two. This one drilled right center field. That one hit for the fence and gone. 4 home runs in the first inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That's inside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. Will Benson will hit next. Late on that fastball. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the center fielder, Dane Myers. High fly ball, right field. Carpenter coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Detroit, on the hill for the Reds, Brady Singer. What we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. And now one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Comes up empty.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Gets it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. Here's Riley Green. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. 1-2 now. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at Comerica Park. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Foul ball there. The 1-2. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Oh, and he's trying for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the...
Ellie on his way to second. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
This one in the air right field. Base hit into the outfield. Flying around third is Betts. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1. Man at first, nobody out. The batter now will be Will Smith. What a stop. There's one. A sensational double play. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Munetaka Murakami. On the ground, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, bottom half of inning number 2. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Dylan Dingler.
That's a ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Colt Heath.
Ball.
Right side, hard hit. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Comes up empty. That misses off the outside edge.
Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. That's a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Not in time. He's safe. Man at second.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. He's 0 for 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing called strike. And it's 2-1. Now one missed. Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. Here comes the throw. safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 9-1. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So 2 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And that one hit to first. Alonso steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
Well, looked at the fastball for a strike. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So up next, Munetaka Murakami. And that one a little bit high. The Reds up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Suarez, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings through that one for strike 2. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. 2 down. Nobody on. Cut on and missed. And it's a strikeout. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious. You were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Doubled in his first AB.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going.
Ball.
That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Two down, bases empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Hey!
On the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
12-1 is the final for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.